If the Pilgrims had been somber, cold, rigid, and joyless people, they would have had legitimate reasons for it. In England, they had been persecuted and forced to flee to Holland, where they were strangers in a strange land. When they embarked for America, they spent almost 2 months on the Mayflower below deck, and were not permitted to venture above the deck of the ship. Once they landed in America, the winter came upon them so fast that half of them died the first winter. During this time they buried their dead at night under the cover of darkness, to hide their numbers from the Indians, who they feared might raid them. Yet, in spite of all of this, the Pilgrims were always joyful, kind, and long-suffering. They wore colorful and fashionable clothing, and enjoyed entertaining and feasting in the company of both friends and strangers. They were diligent to care for the poor and the sick, even among those who had persecuted and ridiculed them with the vilest language. They were hard-working and industrious, but always looking for opportunities to enjoy the company of others. The first Thanksgiving itself provides a window into the kind of happy people the Pilgrims were. On this occasion they aside 3 days to celebrate by sporting, entertaining, showing hospitality, giving gifts, and enjoying the plentiful harvest. Contrary to what is now commonly taught and widely accepted, the Pilgrims did not come to America to gain religious liberty. To be sure, this was a primary reason for leaving England, but the Pilgrims had enjoyed religious liberty in Holland for over 12 years. Yet they came to America with the express goal of the advancement and propagation of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Religious liberty with pluralism today was never an idea that would have been tolerated among the Pilgrim and Puritan congregations. God had commanded, "You shall have no other gods in my presence." Since God is omnipresent, this meant that the public worship of idols could not be tolerated. However, this does not mean that the Pilgrims were indifferent to those who did not believe in Jesus Christ. From the beginning there were non-Christians, and differing denominations, that lived among the Pilgrims at Plymouth. They were never ostracized or denied equal rights under the law. William Bradford relates one story, in which a group of non-Puritans complained that it offended their conscience to work on Christmas Day, as the Pilgrims did not celebrate Christmas. As it was a matter of conscience, they were allowed to take the day off for the observance until they were taught otherwise. While they did not adhere to modern notions of religious pluralism, they did not persecute those who did not share their convictions.